Welcome, guys. Welcome and ting and ting and ting. And we're back. And you all know I'm man is a foodie, right? You all know I'm a foodie and ting. And I'm not just a foodie of just foods from one area. I've done Slovenia, I've done Romania, I've done Scottish, I've done Irish, I've done Canadian, and now I'm gonna do Serbian. You understand what I mean? Because this channel is about history and cultures encompasses everything like food and dances and music and all that kind of vibe. You understand? This is a plan. It's a mukbang of information. Anyway, this one is called Serbian food you have to try in Belgrade. You understand what I'm saying? Things. So I'm excited for this. Let's go ahead and YouTube and simmer and see what go on here.
We've just driven across the border. We are now in Serbia and we have come to Belgrade.
Today we're going to be going on a Serbian food tour.
Our first place is Bobe. It's B-O-B-E. It's a bakery and we're here to try some burek. I can already smell the bread coming out of the door. I'm excited. Cheese.
Cheese.
Yes, please.
We have successfully procured the burek, but there was no place to sit in the cafe. It's a really small shop. It's like a little mom and pop shop.
All right.
So instead of eating it in the car, which seems a bit
Messy.
I think we're going to try and find our way to the fort and just eat it over there. But it smells delicious. I can't wait to tuck in.
All right, we've parked our car. We've made it to the Belgrade Fortress, which is where we are going to sit and enjoy the views of the river and
Eat our first Serbian food.
I think we're gonna try to find some shade, find a bench to sit under. It is a hot day today. Burek is, it's mostly a traditional breakfast food. It's phyllo dough, and then on the inside it has cheese. The cafe that the bakery that we got it from is supposed to have the best burek in all of Belgrade, so I am really excited to try this one. It costs 168 Serbian dinar.
We've actually had burek before. It was in Zagreb. We went to the Dolak market, but this one just seems to be a lot bigger and just wow, just a lot bigger. Let's see. Just bite into it. All right,
Yeah.
here it goes. To be honest, it's actually quite a solid bite. Like, it hasn't broken apart or anything. The cheese has a bit of a salty taste to it, kind of like goat's cheese. But man, that is really good. The pastry has like strong consistency. It is a bit greasy, but not necessarily bad.
Hey.
Now I understand what you mean.
There's a sandwich here called Philly cheese steak. It's big in Philadelphia, and certain other places replicate it in food chain restaurants and stuff. But I said that one is greasy. No. A disclaimer here: it looks like this channel and these people are going to go from restaurant to restaurant to eat. Here's what I want to do. I want to watch something about actual rural Serbian dishes, like stuff they would eat out in the rural areas, like authentic, you know what I mean, not restaurant bought. I'm gonna watch this one here, but I'm gonna be on the lookout for a video about rural Serbian food. If you all have any suggestions, hit me up in the comment section or send it to the email address that's in the description, or to my Instagram account in the description. Just send me there. Said, hey, watch this video. It'll tell you about the rural way of cooking. I want to know if it's like the other countries in there, like Romania and on those places, how they cook that down home rural food and thing. You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Let's get back to the video here. This thing looks delicious though. Salty cheese, oh my goodness. Ooh boy, that sounds like a nice little bread and cheese type thing, like mom just bake all the bread and thing, out of the oven, and you slather some a little butter on there and then put cheese on there, greasy and cheesy. Oh yeah, that's what this sounds like. This sounds good. I'll try it.
By the dough has a strong consistency. It's thick. And he's right, it doesn't crumble or break apart. You kind of have to break it apart with your teeth. I think what I like the best about this was the cheese on the inside.
So if you can see here, the pastry is actually made up of different layers of phyllo. The outside layers, like these brown ones, are actually kind of tough and really chewy, but the inside layers, which are effectively white, they're super soft. So the crunchy and the soft make a really good texture when you bite into it. And then the cheese inside, it's perfectly seasoned. Having eaten the burek, now we have enough energy to just explore the gardens of the fort.
The Belgrade Fortress is open 24/7 and it is free to enter.
They've got like nice green spaces, it's very serene. You can get great views of the river, and that's where the Victory Monument is also located. We have navigated our way out of the grounds for the Belgrade Fortress, and we are headed towards our second place.
So we're on the main pedestrian street right now, and we're going to try some cevapi next.
The second restaurant that we've come to, I might butcher the name, I just had 2 minutes practice. Chicha Cevapi Nicha.
Good job, that sounds like how she said it.
I think it was pretty close, but over here they specialize in cevapis, which is little meat sausages. We had them recently and they have quickly become one of my favorite foods, so I'm very excited to come to Belgrade, which people have said you get the best cevapis there, so I'm excited. We haven't been served our food, but I know this place is going to be good, only because they have a picture as soon as you enter. I feel like it's the owner's mom or grandma, and she's just holding a cigarette.
We just got our cevapi, and they
Wow.
come inside of this bread with onions, and we have an order of 5 of them. And they are still really hot because they just came fresh off the grill. I'm just gonna make like a little corner sandwich. So I'm gonna put some onions in here, a little sausage, make a nice little sandwich. I think you have to put the onions with it. This whole combination is why it's a winning combo. The onions, the bread, and the sausage. The lady knows how to grill these cevapis. She did a great job. It's greasy. It's crunchy. It's got so much flavor. It is delicious.
All in all, just like the burek, it is greasy, but it's not overtly greasy, it's just that right amount. I feel like this is a good food to eat when you're drunk so far. Belgrade is delivering the goods. I like it.
So you're a fan of Serbian food?
Yeah.
The cevapis were so good. You can tell they're made with love.
The third stop on our Belgrade food tour is at the rakia bar. Rakia is a pretty common drink that is drunk throughout the Balkans, and it just helps you settle your food. So it's really good that we've come here right after those delicious cevapis.
Fruit brandies are made from apricots, plums, raspberries, all kinds of different fruits. The most common one, or the most typical one in Serbia, is the plum one. So we're going to try a plum one, and we're also going to try an apricot one. We found out that each of the rakia is 40% alcohol, and I see her making it. They're in really cool shot glasses.
Our drinks just arrived. They came in this very funky looking glass. The kind lady was basically saying that this is normally had by Serbs in the morning.
Good morning.
Ironically, I thought it was for after food, but you're supposed to have this before food, which is not a big problem for us because we're going to keep eating. So I got the apricot one, and it definitely has a very strong smell to it. Let's see how it tastes. That is 40% alcohol. When
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Just the look of it look like something you want to drink. You know what I'm saying? It looks like I don't know what the clear one is. It's got that nice clear thirst quenching type look to it, and I know it ain't gonna quench your thirst, but it's got like a drinkable look to it. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like it would be syrupy, but I don't think it's that consistency, but that looks quite interesting there. I like how they make all this stuff, you know, in that part of the world out of like fruit, like plum and apricot and all that stuff. And I know most of it is done with fruit here, but you know what I'm saying, though? Especially when it's homemade and stuff. You know, and this is probably not homemade. Well, definitely isn't homemade. Well, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, yeah, that's what. And I bet out in the rural areas, they probably brew their own alcohol like other Eastern European countries do, which would be really interesting to taste again. But this year looks good. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it sort of compatible to the same type of drinks that is in Romania? I'm not trying to say that one is taken from the other. I'm just saying that it's the region. They probably have the same methods of how they do things and what type of things they drink there. Comment down below. Let me know.
Apricot flavoring. Like, it's good, but you definitely taste the alcohol. It doesn't burn or anything, you just have a flavor of apricot and you feel the alcohol. But it's good. It's good.
So Ali's is clear colored. The one that I have is the plum one, and it's got a golden color to it. So
See, that's the kind of drinks that will get you jacked up, really drunk. 40% alcohol, but you can't taste the alcohol, and it's probably got a little bit of sweet to it because of the apricot and the plum. So you'd be like, oh, this tastes good, oh, this tastes good, oh, this tastes good, and then you stand up and boom. There's a drink on the island called rum punch, and it's a citrus drink. It's a locally made citrus drink, and it tastes so good. And I remember I had a friend come from England, and I was at the bar with her and a couple of the friends, and she started to drink rum punch and she said, oh, this tastes so good. Oh, this tastes so good. And she stood up, immediately got sick. Didn't expect that to happen, you know what I mean? Because it tastes so good and you really don't feel the alcohol or taste the alcohol too much, but it'll mess you up. Of course, too, it depends on who makes it, because I've tasted, because I'm not much of a drinker, I've tasted some that were homemade, and boy, the alcohol just knocks you out when you smell it.
So she told us you have to smell it first. So it smells really sweet. Yeah, this one is not a very strong. It doesn't burn either. It's got, I don't know if I can taste plum necessarily, but it tastes fruity. It does taste more like a medicine. Yeah, so I can see why this would be kind of like for medicinal purposes. I tried Ali's after I tried mine, and his smells, it reminds me of butterscotch. I know that sounds weird because this is apricot, but it has the nicest smell, and definitely the apricot one tastes so much better, I think, than the plum one. But the plum one's the traditional one, so we had to try both, I think. So we are going to also try, this is plum, but this one also has honey and lavender in it. Okay, so this one got less alcohol. So this one was 40% and this is 30%, 34%. Ooh, this has a nice smell too. It doesn't have as nice of a smell as the apricot, but it smells good. The honey makes this one. Yeah, this one's way better than all of them, I think. I think this one's my favorite now. Yeah, the honey, I can actually just drink this because it's nice and smooth.
We also got this drink which comes like how whiskey would be served on the rocks, but this is a plum rakia that's been fermented for the 7 years, and the name of this brand is called Branco. So let's see how it tastes. I do feel very fancy though. It's 50%, so it's going to be strong. In fairness, I was expecting a much stronger, much more pungent alcohol taste, but I think the ice melted, which gives it a really smooth flow. It's really good. I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with the rakia in Serbia, because we've had it before, I believe, in Greece and Budapest, and that you could just feel the burn, but there's no burn associated with any of these drinks that I've had.
Yeah, I agree.
It's red pepper dip, that's the other says. It's like Lutanita.
It is. Yeah, you're right.
I think it pairs perfectly with the alcohol, like a good snack food with nuts and everything. Yeah,
This one is a sweet liquor. It's plum with cherries. So the
Whoa,
alcohol
plum
is
with cherries. Man, you
25%
guys,
for this
whoa.
one. That's good. That's really good.
You guys mix it up.
Very good.
Along with the cherry drink, we get some happy cherries, which is cherries dipped in rakia. Those are strong. Those are strong. But I feel like they pair really well because this drink is really sweet. So it kind of mellows that. It's good. I think in terms of outright flavor, I think this might be my favorite one so far because of the sweetness.
Okay, we
I
just
love
had
sweet.
the best time at the rakia bar in Belgrade. We tried different kinds of rakia. It was wonderful. We highly recommend you visit here if you are in Belgrade.
What was your favorite one?
Oh, my favorite one was the honey with lavender and plum. All right now we're in Republic Square and we're making our way to our next stop to try the next Serbian food on our list. All right, we are at the Two Deer restaurant, which is Jelena, and currently the lady next to us is getting serenaded by this lovely group of musicians.
They're gonna approach our table next, and our anxiety is kicking in. No food tour of any place is complete without a taste of the local brew. I believe it's pronounced yele, and it means there. So let's see how it goes. Very refreshing. It's good. I think with most lagers, 99% of the lagers in the world, you can't go wrong with them. I personally just don't like the dark beers, but this is right up my alley.
Waiting for them to come serenade him. That's why he's moved seats. He wants them to come over and...
They felt that we didn't need serenading, we were too madly in love. So they decided to jog on.
This is Kara Georgieva, I think. I'm probably saying it wrong. But basically what this is, it's meat on the inside with kaymak. Kaymak is, I don't think it's cheese, but it's a dairy product that's kind of like cheese. And it's fried, so it's rolled up with breadcrumbs. Comes with tartar sauce, I think, and some fries. And we've also got some bread. It reminds me of like chicken cordon bleu. It's just an
That looks good. Whatever it is that's flowing out of it. Ooh, Lord.
Makes this whole dish. I think that is the lady at the rakia place who kept saying, "Oh, kaymak is so good." Yes, it is. She was right. Wait till you try it.
So along with the meal, they gave us this bread, and if it's anything like the bread that we had at the Chivapi place, it's going to be delicious. What makes this bread especially attractive for me is that they put red chilies on top of it. So this is effectively like just fried bread. Let's dip it in with the kaymak cheese. The bread is crunchy. The chilies just add a bit of spice.
I like the bread is crunchy.
But mixed with the kaymak,
So good, right?
So good. So good.
Okay, so I'm taking the bread, which just by itself is amazing. And I'm not letting any of this kaymak go to waste. So I'm sopping it up, getting it all. Honestly, it is definitely one of the best foods that I've had in the longest time. So good. I don't know if it's the kaymak that is that good, or just the combination of the meat with the bread crumbs, the cheese. I don't know.
That stuff looks so good, dude.
People say I'm a picky eater. I don't believe that.
He is.
But the food in Serbia has lived up to its reputation. We'd heard earlier from other travelers and just through vlogs and research that the food was going to be good. It's completely blown me away.
Yay.
Everything that we've had so far, from the chivapis to the rakia to this, has been stellar.
That makes me happy because you are picky, so I love it when you actually enjoy the food.
Yeah.
Wow, Serbian food has been fantastic. I think it's blown us away.
Not only the food, but the people have been super nice. We were just talking.
Oh, I gotta find a video with more traditional type Serbian food to look at that. But I also like to see the restaurant stuff because, you know, if I was to visit there, I'm probably going to eat restaurant too, you know what I mean? So, you know, to know what to vibe up with there would be nice, you know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. I really did. Now, the drinks really intrigued me, especially since they keep saying sweet and sweet and sweet. I love sweet stuff. I'm from the islands. I'm from the Caribbean. Tropical fruit, alcoholic drinks is my thing. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I say it all the time, I'm not that much of a drinker. I've never been drunk in my life. I like to taste stuff, but I don't like to get tipsy or drunk or anything like that. So, you know, I'll try it, but I ain't going to be knocking them back, you know. As a matter of fact, I don't think these people around here could knock those back, you know what I mean? Because 40%, 50% Whew, that's a lot of percentage in that place and thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this with me. I'll leave a link in the description for this video. These people travel a lot and they do a lot of videos like this. Go check them out, you understand? I'll leave a link to the video, that way you could get to that channel through that video. And also comment down below, my Serbian peeps, comment down below, tell me about other dishes and stuff. Suggest some videos I could watch about that, and more about your history and your culture and your folklore and stuff like that, because I want to learn everything, I want to encompass everything, so I get a rudimentary understanding of you all, and by watching me react to these videos, other people could get an understanding of you all. You dig what I'm saying thing? And hey, what else can I say? I enjoyed this. Y'all take care of each other, all right? Cool runnings.